everybody? Team Bravo 615 here. And today, let's play Shadowrun Returns. Today, we are going to let my nerd flag fly. I have not played a Shadowrun game for quite some time. I am very, very familiar with this IP. I've actually used to play the old Shadowrun tabletop role-playing games when I was a kid. I know, big nerd. With these hands of stone. Come at me, bro. Even continued to play through up, and I know they had a Sega Genesis video game that I played the hell out of. The Super Nintendo game, which I never got a hold of, but I know there's a lot of references in this game to the other two previous games. So, this was by far the easiest pick for my next playthrough after having beaten Contra Operation Galuga. So, we're going to go ahead and get through this. This is a very, very text-heavy game, so you will be listening to my sultry voice for, I would say, 95% of this playthrough as I read everything through. Haven't decided yet if I'm going to do voices. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in as we play. For anyone not familiar with this game at all, gameplay is similar to XCOM. If you're familiar with that game, if you're not, well, you're just in for a very text-heavy, nerdy, mathematically charged, odds, percentages, dice rolling type shit. So just sit down, shut up, hang on, and let's go. The Dead Man's Switch. In the urban sprawl of the Seattle Metroplex, the search for a mysterious killer sets you on a trail that leads from the darkest slums to the city's most powerful megacorps. You will need to tread carefully, enlist the aid of other runners, and master powerful forces of technology and magic in order to emerge from the shadows of Seattle unscathed. So, this game we're going to go with the normal setting because I played this before on the PC to completion, actually. So I'm not going to go for the hard mode just because I actually want to enjoy myself here. So for anyone not familiar with this is set in the future. I'm going to guess like the year 2050. Not the distant future, obviously now. Your kids will be living through this supposedly, but that's always the way these games play out. The not so distant future. But it is a role-playing game. It actually combines magic and mythology with technology and cybernetics, which I think is a pretty cool combo, and it works out exceedingly well, in my opinion. Basically, magic has returned to the world, where it was a global event called the Awakening, or the bastardized version called Goblinization, where basically mythical races were brought back to the world. So think of like the movie Onward, but set a little more futuristically and obviously much more violent. So you are going to have elves and dwarves and orcs and dragons and I don't know, there's unicorns in this. We'll find out. I honestly don't remember that far, but there's a bunch of stuff with sci-fi and in with this as well. While dealing with all that, you also have people that get cybernetic implants like dermal armor, where they literally have armor plating under their skin to protect their bones and internal organs. They have electrically charged reflexes so that they can react faster. They have data jacks implanted into in their brains so that way they can actually communicate directly without any loss of reaction time with computers and machinery. So it's pretty trippy. I do enjoy the storyline. So anyway, my nerd is showing. Let's keep going. So choose your gender. I usually do basic bitch in these games, and I just stick with what I know. I don't do the weirdo dude playing as a female shtick, because you know how you do on you multi online role players. You know, and I do not approve on this channel. Don't do that. Read your Bible. Okay. So as I said, multiple races. Let's see. Since the Awakening in 2012, 5 races have come to be considered metahuman. The races that now make up the world are dwarf, elf, human, orc, and troll. Humans. Humans were the only race on Earth until the Awakening in 2012. Now they find themselves the definition of average or even normal. They are still the most populous race in the world, and thus control many of the most powerful, moneyed, and important positions in society. All humans have a +3 to karma to start the game. And then your max stats, basically across the board, average. Your cap for everything is 9. So, elf. Many people consider elves to be the most fortunate metahumans. They are the more attractive and socially accepted than the other metahuman races. Elves are taller than humans, but have a more slender build. Their hair is usually thicker, longer, and more luxurious than average, and their ears come to a point. All elves have a +1 to charisma. Same cap as 9, except for quickness at 11 and charisma at 12. So they can get fast and they can get pretty, which actually does factor into the game, believe it or not. Dwarf. Dwarves are the shortest of the metahuman races, although their torsos and shoulders are wider than their size would indicate. Thus, their strength is equal to and sometimes greater than the larger races. All dwarves have a +1 to willpower. Their caps tend to vary, body being a little bit higher at 11, strength at 12, willpower at 11. Orc. Orcs are the fastest breeding race and now are second only to humans in world population. Their size leads to an intimidating silhouette and a body that can take more physical damage than the average. Orcs have pointed ears and intimidating teeth or tusks. So all orcs have a +1 to body. So with a max of 14 on body, 12 on strength, and the charisma and intelligence cap a little bit lower at 8, willpower back at 9. So the thick, strong ones, especially with them, I guess, the fast breeding race, which I'll leave alone. That's way too easy of a setup. Trolls are the largest metahuman race. Heavy prejudice against them has led people to assume trolls have lowered intelligence, but in reality, there's no proof to this. Trolls have pointed ears, intimidating teeth or tusks, and many have horn-like growths that other metahumans do not manifest. All trolls have a +1 to body and +1 to strength, with their body cap at a whopping 17. Their strength at an 15. Let's see, quickness takes a dump at 8, as there's their charisma at 6. This is where I think they did them dirty, dropping their intelligence to 6 too. They just said there's no proof of them having a lowered intelligence, but I guess if they're gonna perpetuate the stigma, why not? And then your standard 9 willpower. So we're gonna go with human, because I was a human, raised by humans. Alright, choose your archetype. Different archetypes in the game. This one here, Street Samurai. Street Samurai are freelance operatives who follow a code of street honor. They are learned in the ways of the traditional samurai warrior and in the practices of modern combat. Some sell their skills for profit, while others work to take out the dishonorable scum that seem to breed in the urban sprawl. Key attributes focus on body strength and quickness. Also, kind of like your roughneck type, work, do well with close and ranged combat. Like a knight or just someone, a bruiser, tank, whatever you want to call them. Mage. Mages specialize in the casting of spells, though that doesn't mean they can't use physical weapons as well. Their spells cover a wide variety of magical effects, from offensive damage attacks to character augmentation and degradation spells to healing spells. So I like to liken this to, think of Harry Potter but with guns, which if you guys have ever seen the movie Guns Akimbo, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Daniel Radcliffe, funny freaking movie. Harry, basically him double palming pistols, pretty funny. Kind of dark, so if that's not really your speed, just watch it anyway, because just watching Harry Potter curse like a sailor is hilarious. Deckers use a cyberdeck to jack into the Matrix, the worldwide information grid and computer network. By projecting their minds into the electronic world, Deckers can find secrets others keep hidden away. They use programs and expert systems to fight off the protections that megacorporations place in their way. So, kind of like the Matrix, but instead of putting them in modern day, it dumps them into like a shiny afterglow 80s type internet. It's pretty cool, actually. I can't wait to get some cyber runs going on so you guys can see, but I really enjoy that part of the combat. Well, we'll get to that. Shamans believe that their magic comes from a totem spirit that guides their life path. This relationship allows them to summon spirits and command them to do their bidding. Shamans have the ability to conjure spells that mages cannot. So, another tap into the magic arena, but the shaman are actually connected to a spirit that kind of chooses them and leads them on their path. With that symbiotic relationship, they can gain magical powers. I don't see an advantage of one over the other. It's just another avenue into magic. So, pretty cool. Riggers use specialized cyber tech to control small robot-like vehicles called drones with their minds. They can use this ability to provide surveillance, support, and extra firepower when required. Riggers are kind of cool. Think of like a driver, like a tuner almost, that can actually connect directly into a car. So basically he becomes the performance chip that's installed on a vehicle. All this to kind of cut down on performance time and improve the actual performance of the vehicle in question. Also, very cool aspect of this. Physical Adept. Adepts are magically active characters who focus their magic internally, seeking to reach their utmost potential physically, mentally, and spiritually. As adepts unlock new abilities, they become honed physical machines, using their magic to enhance their close combat abilities. This is usually the class I go for. Picture like a martial artist almost out of like a Street Fighter-esque vein, where they're able to conjure up fire and just ki blasts and just completely remarkable feats of physical attributes that normal people can't, even with any kind of exorbitant amount of training. They're magically enhanced, and that's pretty cool. This is usually the class I actually go with, so we are still going to go with them. All right, customize your runner. There's not a whole lot of customization here. You got some face templates with some hair changes and face changes. I'm gonna go with tattoo face and man bun. Looks kind of Asian-esque there, Japanese type deal. The face tattoos are pretty cool too, so. Continue to stats. Spend your karma. Karma represents the experience characters earn while running the shadows and achieving goals. Karma is used to improve attributes and skills. An attribute or skill rating can be increased by spending karma equal to the next increment of that rating. Thus, improving your body from 4 to 5 requires you to spend 5 karma points. You have some karma available now to customize your character. So we're going to do that. And we're also going to go over the main attributes here. Cover what they do. Body, a measure of your physical resilience. For every point of body, hit points increase by 10. So definitely one I want to keep on the up and up so I can stay alive. Quickness, used to calculate the chance to hit in ranged combat. Reduces the chance to be hit by enemy attacks. Also very important. Strength, used to calculate the chance to hit with melee and throwing weapons. Increases the damage value of melee attacks. Also determines how far a grenade can be thrown. Intelligence, used in decking or rigging to calculate the chance to hit with a computer program. Also used to reduce the chance to be hit by enemy programs in the Matrix. Willpower, used to calculate the chance to hit with hermetic magic spells and key casting attacks. Helps boost resistance against certain magical attacks, such as Mana Bolt. And finally, Charisma, used to calculate the chance to control spirits. Increases the chance to hit with offensive conjuring spells. Unlocks etiquettes that affect conversations. That is actually an attribute that affects a lot of the game, so that definitely one I want to also keep on the up and up. I'm not going to go too in-depth in these yet, but I am going to make sure I bring my strength up to 4. Now I need 5 points to move that up to number 5, which I'm not there yet, so that's okay. I would like to make myself semi-decent with weaponry, so I'm going to boost my... I want to boost my ranged combat. Let me see what else we got here. I am going to need this as I'm a physical adept, so I bring that up to 4. That'll be that. I need to equip Killing Hands. Oh, I already have that. Excellent. Alright. Can equip Magic Resistance. Well, Strength I definitely wanted a 4. Melee. Let me see. Yeah, let me do ranged combat, because I'm definitely going to need this at some point. I have 1 point left. I have 1 point left. Where do I want to use it? Well, I think we're going to want to keep that unarmed, because I am going to be unarmed for a little bit as well, so I want to keep that as well. So, that's all my karma points. We're going to confirm this. Choose an etiquette. Etiquette is about knowing how to behave in various social situations. The right etiquette can give you an edge in certain conversations. Choose an etiquette from the list below. Choosing an etiquette does not cost karma, and each etiquette can only be chosen once. So, obviously, basically how you know you're the social world that you happen to know. You have corporate, security, gang, socialite, Shadowrunner, street, and academic. I would imagine the socialite and academic would be a little more necessary in the later halves of the game. Corporate and security, maybe a little bit towards the middle. I like to start either with the gang, street, or Shadowrunner level. I think, as we are a Shadowrunner, let's go ahead and start with the Shadowrunner etiquette. Alright, name your character. So, you guys are unfortunately not going to be privy to my real name. So, all you get are initials. But my street name, we're going to go with Team Bravo. That's what we're going to do. Because why not? because why not? It just sounds like a street name almost. Or I guess Bravo technically would be a street name, but nah. We'll do Team Bravo. I'm so good, I'm a whole team. I'm the team. I'm the whole thing, okay? I'm the balls and the taint. No. If anyone knows that movie, you're awesome. I'm the whole region. Down and out. Your apartment. 3 o'clock in the morning. It's got 4 walls, a roof, and isn't on fire. Even the cockroaches have fled in search of better accommodations. Not exactly a runner's dream pad, but right now, it's about all you have left. Running the Shadows is all about feast or famine. One day, you're Nova hot, working jobs that allow you to eat at 5-star restaurants. The next, well, you're here. This one's a famine for the ages. Slagging Fixer hasn't called. The money's run out. And then some. Sinless and free. Feel free to starve in the cracks of society run by megacorps who just want your new yen. Something needs to change, and soon. So, a couple things here. Some references to point out. So, sinless and free. As the name kind of implies, I'm not sure if you picked it up, sin, the acronym sin, is kind of short for the, similar to like a social security number that you're obviously like you're given from birth. But here it's actually used for multitudes. It's a direct link to getting paid, what you do, where you live. Everything is attached to your SIN number. Or your, I guess your serial identification number, I think is what it's called in this game. So, yeah, everything is under a microscope, and just the amount of information that's passed throughout. There is no secrets. Anything is passed through your SIN. Anything and everything. So, a lot of people feel that it actually makes you somewhat of a slave. So they actually find ways of getting their number burned and starting from scratch. But with that, obviously, your revenue options run a little short, so you usually get stuck doing things that are a little unsavory. New yen is the form of tender in this game. Everything pretty much falls under Japanese jurisdiction, which you'll get familiar with as we go throughout the game. A lot of Japanese references throughout here and there. So, and the slang in this game is probably going to get a lot of you guys. So, it is what it is. It's nothing that some of you with fleek and no cap and whatever the hell else y'all say. So, here we go. Your apartment, 2054. It's 3 a.m. and you got nowhere to go but down. All right. Let's inspect, shall we? What do we got? Your computer, state of the art in 2050, broken since 2051. Well, that sucks. All right, a slip of paper with your bank balance, enough to cover you through the end of the week. Ooh, I feel attacked. Don't come at me like that. All right, your notebook, calendar, contacts, that kind of thing. Well, let's check out our contacts here. View your list of contacts. The list is sad, dried up. Car to Detroit, fixer, no response to messages. Dowd, runner, dead. Felton Nash, fixer, missing since February. New Larry, runner, dead. Sam Watts, runner, question mark, probably in a gutter somewhere. Sangoma, runner, dead. Half Jack, dealer, retired or dead. All right. The list goes on. All either dead ends or just plain dead. All right, let's check out our personal calendar. It's empty. Nothing to do. Well, my social calendar is free too, so. Your vidphone rings, jarring you. Who's calling at 3 a.m.? Let's see, shall we? The game is, like I said, very text-heavy, and it's all basically text tree that unlock other dialogue throughout the game. So Sam Watts. The screen leaps to life, making you squint against its brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam Watts. Hey, buddy. Hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles. He's drunk again. Or worse. Alright, so, like I said, text tree. Shouldn't have given you my comm code, gonk. You're zoned, or where have you been, Sam? I haven't heard from you in months. Dude, you're zoned. You are completely wasted. Another giggle. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid. Someone finally geeked me. I'm dead. I probably had it coming. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business. Like you, for example. So why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high on the hog somewhere. Some of us are born winners and some of us are me. Hey, you remember that Renraku run when things went to hell and we lost Dowd? Or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterward? I really had your back that night, didn't I? Dowd. That's a name you haven't heard in a long time. Flashback. Diddly-oo, 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 diddly-oo. Alright, 3 years ago, a makeshift bar on the Seattle docks the night Dowd went down. So move your camera right stick and also zoom in or out L2, R2. Let's talk Sangoma. Sangoma's an urban shaman who proved her worth during a run against Fuchi last fall. She's the quiet type, an experienced runner. We're out in the open, Team Bravo. Ready to bolt. Our fixer owes us for the run, and for Dowd, we wait. Late for another appointment, Sangoma? Yep, our fixer owes us for the run. And for Dowd, we wait. Your call. You goddamn right it is. Alright, New Larry. New Larry. You've been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He was a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dowd almost as well as you did. Dowd, never saw anybody die like that before. Idiot. He shakes his head. I hate this fragging city. Team Bravo. It's wet and the rain feels like acid. I want out of here. You shut your screamer about the rain. We lost a man tonight. We wait for the money. I get it. Now take a pill and relax. Shut your screamer about the rain. We lost a man tonight. So, sorry. I'm just really ready to go home. Portland's way more my speed. Sam. I don't know, Team Bravo. Sam's a good guy and can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run, so far, but he needs watching. He shakes his head. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now the fixer's late. Can either go with smell funny to you, that bastard better show, we need the money. What do you think we should do? Go with the smell funny. Hell yeah, it smells funny. Look at where we set the meeting. This was supposed to be a public place. Cut the dreck, Sam. We both know why Dowd went down. It wasn't the fixer or some other paranoid chip dream of yours. Sam smiles a toothy smile. I've been waiting for this all night. New Larry has something to say. He wants to say, don't you, Larry? Go ahead, spill it. You were sloppy. He laughs. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitchy all night, son. Look at your hands. They're shaking. Own up, Sam. If you screwed up, admit it. You've been drinking, Sam? Question mark. Or that's true, Sam. Did you miss a beat back there? Own up, Sam. If you screwed up, admit it. I'd admit it if there was something to admit. I was on point. New Larry was supposed to cover Dowd. Something dawns on him. He leans in to New Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up, and he knows it. Don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit Renraku? How come you couldn't geek that guy before you unloaded on Dowd? I've seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. He should have been burnt toast before his gun cleared the holster. New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips, looks over your shoulder at the darkness. He's looking for someone. and it's not the fixer. Okay, I can see where this is going. You Chummers are damaged. I'm out. Let me see. Did you keep us here long enough, Larry? Hands where I can see him, asshole. How much did they pay you to sell us out, Larry? Yeah, hands where I can see him, asshole. He stops and a smile slowly appears on his face. What? You're gonna take my gun away, Team Bravo? You know I don't need one. We've got incoming. New Larry relaxes and throws you a Drek-eating grin. Looks like my Maraku friends are finally here. They're gonna take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends more carefully, Team Bravo. Oh well, at least we have each other. Let's see. That guy was never my friend. We'll buy you a drink after this. You'll owe me several. Alright. And here we go. We got combat. Combat. Combat! You missed me, you brat bastard. Hey, how come you guys get first shot? At least you suck. Turn-based combat. You are now in turn-based combat mode. Each character on your team is an action pool. Spend these actions on movement, attacks, or using spells and items. Once your team's turn is complete, the enemy team will move and attack. Additional tutorial information is available from the reference guide, which can be accessed in the upper right corner of your PDA menu, which I don't need. Thank you. Alright. So I'm going to get you out of range for right now. I don't want you guys all up on each other. I am going to take cover over here. And then we are going to... Yep, we're going to equip my gun. You're on a ley line. You're flanked, though. Let's see. You're a mage. I definitely want you gone. No matter how crappy you are. Yep. Alright, 3 damage. Not too bad. Alright, Sam. Get a heavy cover. And you, sir, are going to take out New Larry. Can't help it. Alright. Ooh. I can summon a spirit. That'll basically take up all my actions, though. I got cover. We're just gonna concentrate on this guy. I don't really want to mess with his magic. How dare you shoot me? Missed. Hey, excuse you. Oh, that's all I wanted to do. Let's use some killing hands. Oh yeah. Plus 10 to physical damage, baby. Can I get you? Ah, not that. I can't reach any of you guys. Can I not reach any of you guys? I guess not. That's not fair. There we go, I can. I can reach you. Well, let's do it. Since you're right there. What? I missed. How dare you? Alright, so then we want, like I said, I don't like that we're all bunched up though. I want Larry out. Had that coming. Alright. I'm pretty sure... Well, let me move. Can I move? I can, but that's all I have left is the move. I don't think I'm in much trouble this close to him. would like, go ahead and boost me. Haste. Increase the friendly's target AP by 1 for 2 rounds. I like it. Can I? I can. As long as I don't have a grenade. I made him explode. Alright. Ah, we got more incoming. Alright. No, I want you. Yeah, oh yeah, I want you. Coming for you, homie. Ooh, 1 punch kill, baby. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright. How about this? I can't hit you guys from here. I can't hit you guys from here. Alright, let's get a little closer. Alright. Sam's gonna have to move. I'd like to have harder cover. Alright, we'll go behind this. And we will shoot you out in the open. Or, light cover. You're out in the open. Nice. I kind of want to summon the spirit. Just because I don't get to do that very often. Let's do it. Can I not? There we go. Like, let me do it. Summon spirit. Oh yeah. I got Typhoon now, baby. I only have 1 move? Well, that kind of sucks. Can I shoot you from here? I can. Let's see if I can take you out. I can. Hydro daggers. Oh, hell. They do not like Sam in this one. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh. This is bad. They have a shaman. Ooh, I'm about to die. Healing. Looks like your active character or teammate are severely hurt. To regain some HP, toggle down, use the directional pad to select one of the healing abilities on the right side of the abilities menu. Confirm the ability you want with X and use targeting mode to select the character to heal. You can use medkits from your inventory or healing spells from a spell book if your character can cast spells. Healing. If your character's HP is depleted, the trauma kit in their inventory will be used automatically. Trauma kits can also be used on teammates if they have been downed. Note that, like moving and fighting, using abilities cost AP. Alright. An escape chance. This is, we don't want him to escape. Especially if that's one more thing we would have to deal with, I believe. So we'll stick. We'll give him 2. Alright. Good. So now he can move. That guy over there. Where do I want them on their shaman? Well, for now, let me move over here just so I can get at least a better spot. Then we'll shoot him with hydro daggers. Ooh, or other stuff. What do we got? Big wave. Target gains +2. Last 3 rounds. Or mana bolt. Power factor that ignores normal armor and targets willpower. Okay. I'm not sure. Well, I can actually hit him anyway. Shot of water. Light cover. Now let's do mana bolt. Yeah, let's do mana bolt. Ah, reduce the percentage. Try it anyway. It missed. Oh well. Can I not heal you? Let me see if I can heal you. I don't think I can. Yeah, I gotta move actually closer to you if I want to heal you. How about a shot at least? Let me shoot him. Alright, that's something. Oh, at least they missed me. He didn't know. I need some cover. Well, I'm also a crazy ass too, so let's see. 92, 1. I'd like to take him out if I could. I'm gonna bum rush him because I'm nuts. Alright, let me move over here and give him some cover. Alright. Escape chance. 3 AP would be nice. Alright. Oh, I get to move again. Yay. Let me go over here. Actually, I'm gonna make friends with this guy. This guy's my new friend. Friends Day! I can actually hit you from here. Let's hit him. And now he's dead. Alrighty. I don't think I can shoot the other guy from here. Nope, no targets available. I gotta move. Right here. I'm almost dead, but I'm going to kill you instead. Because I'm a psychotic badass. I'm gonna hit you again, because I don't like you. Sangoa lowers her gun. Eyes Sam. You okay, Sam? Sam's breathing is heavy and he looks shaken. That was a hell of a thing. Part of the life, Sam. You know that. Alright, you see, you did good, or you don't look so good, Sam. Yeah, no, you don't look so good, Sam. You were born for this gig, Team Bravo. Me, not so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up. Find a nice brothel somewhere. Stay drunk until I croak. What about you? Think I'll find a better class of people to hang out with. Me? I do this. The only life I know. I'll find a safe house out of town, lay low, and rock it was a long memory. There you go, that one. I do too. I don't forget my friends. And I win. Intro fight. You stare at Sam's face on your comm link. Shake off the memory. Focus. Sam wants. I had your back that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I die? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name's at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So, I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. I got 100,000 new yen insurance policy, payable when you find who creased me. Alive with a conviction, or in a body bag with justification. Either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Mengert, and McCain, when the job is done. They'll know what to do. He turns to his left. Chet? The camera swivels to show a well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. Pursuant to Mr. Watt's wishes, Rogers, Mengert, and McCain has installed a secure, dedicated phone line, so you may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from comlinks or other devices. The camera swivels back to Sam. Sam straightens up. Talk seriously. First time. Look, Team Bravo. I've led a Drek life, and I probably left a Drek corpse. I've hurt people. Hurt myself. I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked air for a while. What do you say? I'll get to the bottom of this. Someone will pay. I'd say I traded a drinking buddy for a paycheck. I'd say my schedule's pretty clear right now. 100,000 yen buys a lot of drinks. Yeah, I'll get to the bottom of this. Someone will pay. Hope you just said yes. Yeah, forgot. It's all one-sided. All right. I've got a locator chip slotted in my head these days. When my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. All right, rest in peace, Sam. See you in Seattle. Intense outro music. The dead man's switch. Your plane hits the SeaTac tarmac with a jolt. Welcome to Seattle. The chilly northwest rain obscures your vision as you step in onto the tarmac. Before long, you're sitting in the cramped backseat of a cab, following the signal from Sam's locator chip into the heart of the Redmond Barrens. Organ grinders, a legal chop shop for body parts, whether from the living or the dead. If you're hurting bad enough for an yen, this is the place to sell a limb or an organ. It's also a good place to dispose of any inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. This franchise is the closest thing to the Barrens has to a morgue. It seems this is where Sam Watt's body has ended up. You open the door and are assaulted by the smell of death and bleach. Alrighty, let's take a look-see here. I'm in the back. Alright. Employees only past this point, huh? CEO James Telestrian III to announce new Seattle Research Division. Sources say press conference tonight at 6 Pacific Standard Time. Good to know. The smell of death and decomposition wash over you, only slightly masked by the minty fake fresh of industrial grade antiseptic. Ah, there's our men. Dresden. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf, whistling a tune. His broad grin says, I love my job, a little more than you'd want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. Sorry, didn't expect any visitors at this hour, and some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? Are you the coroner? I'm John Dresden, the organ grinders branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me this franchise's area's coroner too. And you are... let's see, Team Bravo. I'm here about Sam Watts. I represent a man named Sam Watts, and I'm here to look into his murder. No one you've heard of. Now tell me about Sam Watts. Well, I don't want to be a dick to this guy. I just met him. So, I'm here about Sam Watts. His grin fades, and what makes you think I know anything about that? Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here. I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet. Well, with it being all the way out here in the Barrens. So who told you he was dead? Sam did, when his heart stopped. 100,000 yen was wired to a secure account in my name, and I find the killer, I get paid. Or Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch. Yeah, he doesn't need to know about my money. The dwarf raises his eyebrow, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face. A dead man's switch, eh? That's fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here. Follow you, sir? He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. Third one was downtown. Let's see, Ripper, huh? I guess the classics never go out of style. Sounds grisly. Or question mark, Emerald City Ripper. Yeah, the Ripper, huh? I guess the classics never go out of style. He sighs. Not my title. That's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that they like the original Jack. Our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. but this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim. And what prize did the Ripper take from Sam? Watt's liver was cleanly cut out. What about the other lucky contestants? The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had the spleen removed. And I just thought of something. For someone who is a copious drinker as Sam was, why the liver? I'm just curious. Dresden, get out here. I'm here about the new Ripper Vic Sam wants. What am I picking up? Oh, basic medkit? Yeah, I could definitely use that. Alrighty, interact, huh? There we go. Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet. His face an ashen white, for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest, there's a small pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on his body. You can examine evidence through the bag without spoiling it. Alright, let's look at the business card. Moving around, you can make out that it's a card from a place called the Seamstresses Union. There's something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it illegible. Look at the cred stick. Standard, cheap, unsecured cred stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. Let's take it. You don't need it. You slot the cred stick into your PDA. 300 yen is added to your account. Sweet! Look at the purple shirt. It's Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing and the blood has thoroughly soaked it. The bag sloshes a bit in your hand. Oof, messy. Look at the handwritten note. You can only see part of the note, given the torn off bits and bloodstains. Sam, I feel terrible that we have been along to say I'm sorry. See you there. Love, Jessica. Dirty joke out of my mind. Stop it. Stop it. McCluskey. Towering over the diminutive coroner is a homicide detective right out of Central Casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. So, this new Ripper Vic Watts. Name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? The coroner frowns. So you insisted at the time. He chortles, come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. The Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed, with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. Has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy, too. So, I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon? Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days, it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. You're no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star detective finally notices you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. Who the hell are you? Ooh, I get a skill check. I love these. Let's see, I'm the nobody who didn't hear nothing. No. I'm new in town. You the welcoming committee? Are you the detective on the case? I was hired by Sam Watts to assist you in finding his killer. Oh, no. We have a skill check, and it is none of your business, Lumpy. His face contorts in a hideous snarl. You're funny, human. Maybe you'll find another time to do a little dance later, you and me. Yeah? It looks back at the dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. Okay, bye, Happy. Dresden looks amused. Do you always make friends that easily? I'm great at dinner parties, too. I don't do friends. Well, he didn't really seem like my type. Yeah, he really didn't seem like my type. Cocks his head to one side. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? Yeah, well, you know, Sam was there when I needed him. I'm gonna return the favor. That's or a job's a job. This one's a bit better than most. Nah, it sounds too cold. I'm gonna bring I'm gonna bring his killer to justice, and at least street justice. No, we're gonna go with this one. Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 yen a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. Dresden pauses, considering. You have honor after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? On the take. Who's paying to hold his leash? I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career. And wallet. What was that McCluskey said about Sam's mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch in yen, but individual organs? Not worth as much anymore. What with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days. Organ Grinders only deals in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. Who still uses scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them in their first years of medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them much anymore. It's possible some of the similar chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. Have you ever heard of the Seamstresses Union? It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlifes. You'd probably like it. Me, I'm not really the going out type. Always too much to be done around here. Plus, the dead are easier to just get along with. I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay then, I'll go do that. I'm gonna go do that now as you run back to your body, I guess. Okay. You don't mind, right? I'm gonna just... Oh, there's stuff. I'm taking stuff. Give me your stuff. More stuff to take. Yes, trauma kit. Bunch of stuff. And let's see what's in this locker, shall we? The cold storage drawer is labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. That's not that cold, I don't think. Okay, well, open the drawer. The cold storage opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man. Arms folded across his chest, in addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen. The body seems to be in very good condition. Whoa, easy there. We have a guy. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temple and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. So, we have a live body, or not a body, a live person coming out of a body locker. And that, unfortunately, is about all the time I have for this video. So, on the next episode, we'll follow up and see who is Jake Armitage. So you guys who played the Super Nintendo version, I know you know exactly who he is, but we'll save that for the next video. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm Team Bravo 615. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.